So I'm Will, this is Harry and Angus, and this is our treatment video for our music video.
Song and artist choice. We have chosen to use Passenger Keep On Walking. We have chosen this song because of its use of the point of view shots. By making the whole video through point of view, we thought it gave the viewer a sense of being a part of the video, and as such, would enjoy it now. We also chose this song because it has an easy, listen to, free-flowing rhythm and melody.
It's also sort of a release to the genre a bit, since we're doing indie folk music. So it's a bit like more of a close, friendly sort of atmosphere. But you really get to know the artist in a video.
The concept of our video was to have both a performance side, have shots of our artists singing the song in the video, but also predominantly narrative side, so that there is a story and something happening. So we are not just watching a live performance in an attempt to make our video more appealing. Our initial idea was to attach a camera to the gentleman's chest and have it facing onto his face, as that sort of gives the audience a perception of what is going on in the scene.
Well, it will look like and where it's going to take place. So we had the idea of the two aspects of the video, so we want to utilise both the narrative part of the music video and the performance side of the music video. So the idea of the narrative was our artist was going to be, we're going to have the artist and the performance on the narrative side. So for the narrative side, he'll be holding the camera, he'll be walking around, and our idea was he's going to walk around through quite extreme events, so such as a bank robbery or a rugby game, a wedding, and other ideas we're yet to think of.
Yeah.
And all the while, he's going to be completely expressionless and just not oblivious to what's going on around him. So all these things will be happening around him, and he's going to be completely unaware they're happening. As well as our performance side, where we can actually see him performing live. So we will see the emotion in him, we will see the performance in him. So by using the same person, we believe that we can pretend varying emotions between people.
Okay, so the idea behind the narrative is we're going to sort of switch between two shots. So we're going to have like just walking around, blank expression in one, and then just walking around playing guitar, singing along in another. Just switch between these two places so the audience can see all these different locations and that he's travelling, and then I'll relate to the song, hopefully.
Yeah. So, how we tend to represent our artists. So, as I said, we're going to represent our artists quite expressionless and just oblivious to what's going on around him. We're hoping that's a bit more like a comical side of the video, so viewers will actually see it and enjoy it and think, oh, because when you see something quite significant like a bank robbery or whatever, most people stop and stare and they'll watch, and then so having someone who doesn't watch and doesn't stare is quite odd. It's quite different to what we used to. So we're hoping people will watch that from the comical side towards it. So we want to juxtapose the extreme differences between the personality of the two emotional states. And our audience and how we intend to target them. So it's quite an easy, free-flowing song, so we felt we could have a really large target audience from the mid-teens to late 40s, early 50s, because unlike quite like gangster rap or heavy metal, it doesn't really fit into a certain genre where only a select certain people will actually enjoy it, because it's quite an easy melody, it's quite smooth, it flows. Most people can say, oh yeah, it's a nice song, I like that. So by doing this, we believe we've made ourselves a very wide target audience. And we believe we can attract them to our video because we've used quite a few of Michael Shaw's, what's the word I'm looking for? Michael Shaw's content descriptors. So we've got the anaesthetisation of violence with chic, cliched imagery, all to kind of really hype out the video and over-exaggerate what's happening to give that performance aspect. Yeah, so that's it. Any questions?
Rory.
Any serious questions?
How are you going to match what you're doing with the song? So like, how are you going to keep sort of, is it going to be, is what you're doing, like, with the song, is it going to be on par with, or are you going to do something completely different?
Well, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and base the song like get it going along with the walking. So, yes, would you like to elaborate?
So basically the narrative side is completely separate to the performance side. So the narrative side will be a completely different person, not the same person, but completely different time zone, and the performance zone, again, a completely different time. So the performance zone will be keeping with the song, singing along to the song, and the narrative will hear the song, but you won't be singing along to it. It'll be non-diegetic.
So what you're saying is that nothing in the lyrics is going to be reflected in the visuals, essentially.
No. It'll be,
Other than the fact he's walking, that's about it.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
just like along the outside message, there'll be nothing along those lines. Just
I have another question.
Go on.
How are you going to appeal to your target audience?
that's the last slide. If you
Yeah,
listen,
no, I didn't really understand. It wasn't very clear.
Good. So we're going to use. Actually, we can go back to it for you. So we're going to use the content descriptors. So Michael Shaw laid out quite a few content descriptors. So we've taken a couple of those. So the anaesthetisation of violence through chic. We've got one of our scenes will have a bank robbery. So that's quite a violent scenario, and by having him walk through completely expressionless, it'll make it more comedic rather than take away the seriousness from it. That's one of the ways we're going to do it.
Does that answer your question?
Not really.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well done.